now we'll work on our form submission. So let's go to the sign up page and create a, first of all we'll include our database connection. So open PHP tag and include utility folder first and connection.php page. So this will give us the database connection, and now we'll work on our form submission. So if is set, so since we have used post method to submit the form, so we'll check post here, and if the button is submitted, then we'll get the fields here. So first of all, let's say first name, and first name will be from post variable, and name will also be first name. So we're getting the data from post method and storing into our own variables. So let's copy this line and post it for 4 times. So since we have 4 fields, so let's change the names. Second name, and this will be email, and password, and password. Okay, so now we have let's check if our form is being submitted or not. So let's just echo our email. Let's go and test this. Let's refresh this, and so first of all, so if you try to submit it blank form, then it will going to be notify us. So I will give a name of John and dev and johnemail.com, and password will be password. So let's submit this. As you can see, our form is being submitted. We have printed our email here. So we are sure that our form is being submitted. Now let's delete this and work on our further project. So first of all, let's check if the email is correct or not. To check the email, we'll use a function called a filter. The function is called filter bar, and inside the filter bar we'll give our email, and we'll also have to mention filter validate email. So this will see if our email is correct email or not. So sorry for this spelling mistake here. So let's correct this. So if the user enters incorrect email, then we are going to notify users to enter correct email. So we'll open a div and give it a class of alert, alert, and alert will be danger. Okay. Let's concatenate it. I'm sorry. And the message that we are going to give to the user is that please enter correct email. So let's also concatenate this, and we'll give a semicolon here. And so now we should be able to check our email. So let's go and test this. If we refresh this, and let's give a name John dev, and let's put only John's name and password. Okay, so now it's working. So it's the email is since email is incorrect, it is alerting us with this little warning. So if the email is correct, then we'll check the password length. So to check the password length, if the length of the password is less than 8 words, then we're going to prompt our user with a new warning. So we'll echo this div class. Class will also be alert and danger. So let's concatenate it, and sorry, the message will be so first we'll close our div, and the message will be password password should not be less than 8 characters. 8 characters. Okay, so so if the length of the password is not 8, then we'll be sorry, we'll also check this one here. So let's go and check this, refresh it, and give it a name John, and dev, and John @mail.com. Okay, so let's only give it a password of 3 characters and check it. I'm sorry, so there has been some error. We'll have to fix this. So the error is that we haven't closed the div here. So let's close this div and go back to our page and resubmit. So as you can see, password should not be less than 8 characters. Okay, so we have now check our password length, and if the password is correct, then we will firstly check if the user is already there or not. So to check the user, we'll create a query first. So select all from users. Okay, select all from users where email equals to email. Okay, so let's run this. To run our query, we'll use function called MySql query, and we'll give a connection here first, and secondly we'll give a SQL query variable here, and so we'll check if the user is already exists or not. So to check the user, we'll if the user already exists, then we're going to display an error. So if MySQL rows, if there is user with email, given email, then so we'll check the rows of result. If user is greater than 0, and we'll give the error here. So let's copy and paste it. So we're going to change the message. So message will be user already exists. Please enter new email. Okay, let's check this one first here. So it's since we haven't created any user, so it's going to it's not going to give us a error. So else, if the user is not there, then we will run another query. So another query will be insert into users table. The users table will have value of we don't have to mention the ID, so first name, last name, email, password. So user table should have 4 fields, and the values will be first name and second name. We'll have to check this spelling here. First name, last name. Okay, so we'll have last name here, last name, and thirdly email and password field. So if the user is not there, then we'll create new users. So result, let's run the query, give connection and SQL. So so if the user is if let's say first first of all we will gain the user detail. So to gain the user detail we will okay, so while no, we'll check it inside the if condition first. If the number rows is no, we don't need to check rows here, so we will only run the while condition here. While let's say rows is MySql fetch array, let's say assoc array, then we will have to start the session. No, we don't need to start a session here, so what we will do is just check the condition here. So if result is successful, then we will prompt our user with the new notification here. So let's give an indent here, and user created successfully, and we'll click give a new link to our login page. Inside anchor tag we will give a link called login.php and click here to log in. Okay, to log in. So we'll give this message to the user. So now alert won't be danger, it will be success. So it will give different alert to us. Okay, let's make it a little organized. Okay, let's save this and run check our code. So first of all I'm going to create a user called John Dev, and the email will be john@mail.com, and password will be password. Okay, as you can see here, user created successfully create here. We have successfully create new users. So okay, sorry. So alert will be alert, and sorry to for my mistake. Okay, we've successfully created our new user. Okay, if I try to create a new user with the same username, johnmail.com, and so it will going to give me error. So user already exists, please enter new email. So since we have already have the user called John, so it's prompting me with this error. So we have successfully built our sign up page. Let's in next video we're going to create login page. So thank you guys for watching, and support me and subscribe to the channel for the more such videos, and keep watching. Thank you.